Gunny, the Tsuut'ina Nation, the Stoney Nakoda Nations, the Métis Nation within Alberta District 6, and all people who make their homes in the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. This is City News 660. Everywhere.
Hey, it's George Russick. And Matty Rose. We host the big show with Russick and Rose weekday mornings on Sportsnet 960 The Fan. NHL, NFL, CFL, MLB, the stories that sports fans in Calgary want to hear. We got it for you. We are the big show.
Your number one spot for Flames coverage can be found on Flames Talk with me, Pat Steinberg. Exclusive interviews, trusted insiders, and the latest news. Listen live weekday afternoons at 4 or stream the Flames Talk podcast on demand.
Calgary sports station is Sportsnet 960 The Fan.
Your 24/7 home for live and local news.
Everything Calgary.
660 News Radio.
660 News Time, 3:30.
Number one for breaking news, traffic, and weather. 660 News Radio, Calgary.
It's Sunday, January 19th. Good afternoon. My name is Nadia O'Hara. Thanks for tuning in. Right now in Calgary, it's minus 14 with a mix of sun and cloud. And it feels a lot colder with a little bit of a wind chill out there. Here's what's making news right now.
Former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland launches her Liberal leadership campaign, but protesters disrupt the event. Meanwhile, her main rival gets a big endorsement and our first cabinet minister enters the race.
They want to rethink plans to spend time outside today, but there's good news for warmer weather on the way.
$200. That's the dollar amount about half of Canadians say sits between them and being too broke to cover their monthly bills and debt payments. A spooky situation in the city's southwest forces evacuation of several seniors temporarily from their homes.
Bills and Ravens in Buffalo, the marquee matchup for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. The Hitmen taking on the Pats at the Saddledome this afternoon. Sports at 45.
660 News Time, 3:31. Time for traffic and weather together on the ones from the 660 News Groundworks Traffic Center. Here's Ian Busby.
Just one incident on the go right now. It's in the northwest. They watch out for a crash on John Laurie Boulevard at Hawkwood Boulevard. It's a bit of a slowdown through that area right now. Mostly smooth sailing otherwise. We do have construction in a few areas, though, in the southeast. Crews realigning Deerfoot Trail at the Iverstrong Bridge. We have some lane squeezes and speeds reduced. You'll find a bit of a slowdown in either direction on occasion there. Then in the northeast, signal work has the right-hand lane closed off in all directions of Country Hills Boulevard at Cornerstone Street. It is really slow going getting through that intersection. See anything else out there causing a problem? Give me a call, 403-291-0066. Now, latest forecast from Environment Canada. A few clouds this evening, chilly overnight, dropping to minus 22, a minus 30 wind chill, and we have a risk of frostbite because of that. Increasing cloudiness tomorrow. Strong west winds will get up to minus 1 degree as a high, though. That warmth sticking around overnight. Our low overnight is going to be actually 0. Sunshine staying around 0 for Tuesday. Sunny and minus 1 degree for Wednesday, so looking much better to start the new week. Right now, mostly cloudy. We've moved up to minus 14 degrees in Calgary.
So, Ian, according to what you say, probably the best time of the day to walk your dog is the middle of the night when it gets warmer.
Well, that's a weird one. Not to the middle of the night tonight because it's going to be a minus 30 wind chill.
Hitting 0.
But tomorrow night, it's going to be nice. That west wind is going to bring some Chinook warmth.
Exactly. We'll have another check of traffic and weather together in less than 10 minutes. 660 News Time, 3:33. And it's not the way former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland, no doubt, was expecting to launch her Liberal leadership campaign. At a rally in Toronto today, protesters interrupted her speech several times as she pitched herself as the best candidate to lead Canada through the challenges with incoming President Donald Trump. On top of that, we have our first cabinet minister in the race, and Freeland's main rival gets a big endorsement. 660's Parliament Hill reporter Cormac McSweeney has the latest.
For the first half hour of her speech, Chrystia Freeland could barely get out a few sentences without being interrupted by pro-Palestinian protesters.
So glad to be here at the St. Albans store.
It happened many times with the crowd trying to drown out the demonstrators, and Freeland using the moment as an example of how she's the best person to deal with the incoming Trump administration.
If you want to stand up to Donald Trump,